Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Sabaton, The Final Solution. Now I've heard of Sabaton before, but I've never heard this particular song. Now I've heard of Sabaton before, and honestly I love them. Their videos are amazing. Their whole narrative tends to be really good, very impactful, very emotional, you know what I mean? Because they tend to talk about war and the tragedies of war and the sacrifices that people have made in those wars and all that. And it feels like they're remembering people that are forgotten. They're talking about people that seem to be forgotten in history, and they humanize it in such a cool way that it really, it really gets to you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm expecting from this video and this song. Although, like I said, it's a song that I never heard before. If you happen to like the reaction, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs. And yeah, this is going to be new for me, so let's get to it. Warsaw, 1939. I don't think this is an official video. I'm not really sure if it is an official video, but I was interested in this one.
Country in depression, nation in despair. One man seeking reasons everywhere.
Oh my God. Okay, so it's about the Nazis.
The furious orders were precise. Who was to be blamed and pay the price? Wicked propaganda, turning neighbors into foes. Soldiers of the Third Reich searching homes. And the former friends are watching as they are round up one by one. Times of persecutions just begun. Ever since it started on this Kristallnacht 38, when liberty died and truth was denied. Sent away on trains, sent on a one-way trip to hell. Enter the gates, Auschwitz awaits. Where freedom burns, the final solution. Dreams fade away and all hope turns to dust. When millions learn the curtain has fallen,
Cut down.
to the world as they perish in flames.
The arrangement so far is so good, especially in that chorus. Bro, even the solo has like a sorrow tone to it. It's really good. This arrangement is so powerful. Like I said, it has that sorrow sound to it, but it's also like heavy. God, good Lord, dude, all those bodies.
There was a country in depression, there was a nation in despair. One man finding reasons everywhere. Then there was rising hate and anger. The furious orders still apply. Who was to be blamed and sent to die? Ever since it started on Kristallnacht 38, when liberty died and truth was denied. Sent away on trains, sent on a
it's just making me think of like the tragedy these people went through, bro. This part.
When freedom burns, the final solution. Dreams fade away and all hope.
Those Paco vocals.
When millions burn, the curtain has fallen, lost to the world as they perish in flames. When freedom burns, the final solution. Dreams fade away and all hope turns to dust.
Oh, this part's so good.
When millions burn, the curtain has fallen, lost through the world as they perish in flames.
Wow. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It was hard for me to like get really hyped about the song and be really involved about the song, considering the messaging of the song, what he's talking about. Just made me think of all those people, those Jesus Christ. It's really hard to think about, honestly. It's one of the worst things that has happened in history. You know what I mean? So I'm contrasting that with trying to enjoy the song and trying to get into it, because the song itself is amazing. It's a straight up Sabaton song. Like, this guy can do no wrong. They really figured out like a formula. It sounds like power metal. They figured out like a real good formula that works for them, and they always have the backup. The backup singers that sound really good, and they have the orchestra behind it, or like that orchestral sound to it too. But honestly, the main guy, I honestly love his voice. He has such a strong presence with his voice. Whether you see them live or whether you just hear them from a song, his presence and his voice, it's so present, dude. It's so good. And like I was saying, during the solo part, that whole part is just the music playing, nobody singing, and the arrangement itself sounds very sorrowful, but at the same time powerful and heavy. You know what I mean? It sounds so good. It really fits the concept of the song. And like I said, I don't know about if this is the official video, but this video portrays exactly what he's talking about. It has the lyrics at the bottom. Dude, it's a very memorable tune for sure, and what he's talking about has a lot of weight to it. And honestly, and you know, this is an obvious thing to say, but obviously that what happened with Hitler was a tragedy, and more than a tragedy, it really left a stain in humanity, in the history of humanity, over how awful it was. You know what I mean? But yeah, the music itself was great. The arrangement was great. I liked the guitar solo. I liked obviously the voice, the presence of his voice, and overall, this is a really good song. So yeah, this was Sabaton, The Real Solution. If anybody got any recommendations, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to react to it. I'll see you guys later.